Well, good morning. You join me on a bit of a misty morning. I've just crawled out of the thick blanket of fog in the Derwent Valley, and I'm beginning to wonder whether or not the fog in the Tyne Valley is thicker than that in the Derwent, about the same or maybe a bit better. You get a sort of a sense of it as you look around you. Today, of course, is a day of great expectation. The country awaits with great anticipation to find out whether it is the sun who will reign or the rain that will reign. And that's the question that we have to face today. Will the sun reign at the end of today? So also today I'm setting off on another audax. This is one I've done before. It's called the Chevy Chase. It's only 200 kilometers long, so it's a tiddler compared to last weekend's 400, but it is quite grippy. Goes up into the Otterburn ranges, so gonna hopefully see some nice views. The ranges aren't always open because they're military ranges, so hopefully we'll get some decent shots from up there. Anyway, enough of me. I'll see you later on the ride. This is what they mean by the fog on the Tyne. Fog on the Tyne is old man, old man. Oh, you haven't been able to see very well at all, have you? There we are, that's better. What do you think? River North Tyne? And that way as well. So that was a lovely descent, but sadly it's followed by an equally steep ascent, so let's get going. Yeah, finished, got to the first control. About half an hour to spare. Not much obviously, but enough time to get some flapjack and banana and tea in, and yeah, onward to the next one. Okay, I've just crested another hill, and I thought I'd share with you the views. Gorgeous, the sun's come out now, and see that. Just gone through Falston where the info control was, and about a third of the way through the ride, feeling fine, and also about a third of the way through the elevation, so that's nice. It's nicely balanced. It is a bit of a steep one, this one, so I'm just taking it easy to save the legs for all the hills to come. Anyway, update later. Hey, I've just crested yet another hill. I just want to share with you this view because it's so spectacular, and as you can see, all the mist has burnt off. It's gorgeous up here. In fact, it's very similar to the last time I came up on this ride in the days before the pandemic, and it was lovely then as well. Very similar day, probably a bit hotter that time, but yeah, this is a gorgeous view. Yeah, so my left knee's complaining with these hills. I'm just taking it even easier. On the way to Elsdon now, probably about 15 kilometers to Elsdon. Should be comfortably within time, and I'll grab a bite to eat there, and then into the second half of the ride. Hi. How you doing? So this place is a godsend. I can't believe it's still open, but it's run by a couple, and it's got beans on toast and fruitcake and cups of tea, and fantastic. Strongly recommended. Hey, I've just crested another hill. I just thought I'd take this shot because A, there's a nice view, and B, it has got cloudier. So although I've just taken my lungs off, so I got my legs exposed now, and overshoes, I've taken all that off, and it started clouding over, and the forecast is for it to change. So I thought I'd take some shots now while it's nice and sunny, just in case it changes. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but hey, lovely beans on toast. I'm feeling super. And I also had a fantastic combo. It's paracetamol and caffeine. It's the two things that probably every audax rider needs, all in one tablet. So I had some of that. I haven't got a pain in my knee anymore. The sad castle who made me into a ruin like an old city. Was it the soldiers who rode out on a horseback? Was it my old enemy, the Scots? Or was it those border reivers? Perhaps it was just the centuries passing. Well, this is a site of an old castle. Just thought I'd have a little break. Very pleasant spot, sun's come out. So next info control 124, which is in about, it's less than 10 kilometers now, which is good. And then it's the end. There's no other controls until the end, unusually. Well, how's that for a view? We're in the upper Coquette Valley now, and this is really stunning. It's actually in the Otterburn firing ranges area as well, so it said it's safe today. There's a low risk of firing. I guess they're all in London firing for the new king, or parading, or whatever they do. Well, this is definitely going to keep these sheep and lambs fit, isn't it? Running up the running up the road like that. So how nice is this? This valley just snaking around, sinuous, up in cutting through the moors. You're never quite sure what's going to be round the next bend. Oh, we're pretty high up now in the Coquette Valley, up in the moors, just about just hovering beneath the 400 metre mark, and yeah, we're getting different views now. Harsh moorland, oh, there was a hill just back there. I just had to walk it. It was ridiculous. I wouldn't have gone any faster if I would try to cycle it, so yeah, just give the regs a little something else to do instead of just pedal all day long. And going well. About 70 kilometers to go now, which is I estimate I should be back for about 8 p.m, which is it's alright. No point in hurrying things. Just have to see how things progress from here. Anyway, I'll give you an update soon. Well, just past the 500 meters mark. It's 515 here, and it's got very broody. There's some peals of thunder, and I saw some lightning a minute ago, and I've just walked up that 20%. There are some riders coming up behind me. They were riding up the hill, so they're obviously feeling okay. I just thought I'd stop and show what it's like at the very top. I think this is probably the high point, fingers crossed. Anyway, hopefully it's all downhill now, more or less. What do you think of these views, eh? Worth climbing 500 meters for, surely. We finally get to play downhill. Let's have a review of the view. Over there, some crags with a trig pillar. Ahead, it's not looking bad. Looks like it might even be sunny over there. As we turn around towards the south, looking grim, it looks like it's raining over there. What else? Yeah, so rain over there, rain as we sweep around towards the what will that be, to the east. So lots of rain. I think I'm going to be going in that direction down there, which is not 100% promising, but might be alright. We'll see. Right, so I'm with Pete, and we've just made it to the top of Gibbet Hill, and just to prove, there's the gibbet. Amazingly, it's got the Polish Solidarność flag up, which is just like amazing. That's the last thing I expected to see here, and you can see the view behind. Last time I did this, it was dark, and there was this dusky orange glow in the way up the road, and that was the lights of Newcastle. So this time it's still daylight, and well, that was a 300 actually last time, but this one it's been a nice ride. I think we're on the way downhill now because it's been a lot of uphill, and it's been a bit of a tough day out on the Otterburn ranges, but hopefully we're going to have a nice gentle descent to the end.
And some curry.
Sorry?
And some curry at the end, hopefully, as well.
Ah, there's a curry, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, give you an update later. Okay, so not too far now. We're getting close to Ponteland, which was where a lot of Aidan's rides used to end. I'm still with Pete, and as you can see, it has started to rain, but it's quite light rain. It's not the heavy rain that you know, we saw when we were up in the hills. So this is just I think it's the same route back that we would take if we did the Border Raider 300. Another one of Aidan's, I think. So it's just little lanes, little twisty lanes, and yeah, it's nice after all that climbing just to sort of have a relatively smooth, easy run to the finish. And I don't know about Pete, but I'm definitely looking forward to my curry.
I'm looking forward to his curry as well. I'm going to have two helpings.
I'm vegetarian, by the way. Do you want the vegetarian one?
Yeah.
You want a vegetarian one as well as your meat? Are you having a meat one, are you?
I think I might, I think I'm down for the vegetarian one, but I might have the soup as well.
As you can see, we're getting hungry, we're getting wet, it's getting dark very gradually, but it's been a great day out, and look at all that rape, it's beautiful and yellow.
Oh, thanks very much, Aidan.
Yeah. Okay, just gonna have a couple coming. Bye.
Oh.
Mostly dry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get here this early. I didn't mean to get here this early.
Well, the longer you're out, the more likely it is to rain.
So that's it. That's the Chevy Chase finished. It's now time for some curry. So hope you enjoyed watching, and see you in the next one.